G'day gamers, welcome to Uab Nome. Gonna be doing a video here on Assassin's Creed Origins, and we'll go ahead and move into part 5 of the detailed guide on everything you need to complete the Old Habits trophy or achievement, depending on what you're playing on here. So we're gonna start with Uab Nome, move on to Haueris Nome, go into Herakleion Nome, and then Im-Khent Nome. So let's go ahead and start with Uab Nome here. We'll go ahead and start at the top left. And I want to point out as well, since the December 12th update, everything is super clear and way easier to highlight for you guys. It's got that nice little yellow border around it with a nice little check mark on it to say that it is completed. Anyway guys, the first thing you're going to have to get is the hippopotamus layer here. Then you're going to have to go ahead and grab the loot treasure from the Overwatch Tower, as well as kill the captain and collect loot treasure at the standing camp here. Let's move on down south and pick up the loot treasure from the Ravaged Outpost and the ancient tablet from the Tomb of the Cynic here. Let's go ahead and zoom out, make sure we're going to grab everything here. Go ahead to the left here and make sure there's nothing over here before I move on. Also going to have to go ahead and kill the captain and the commander, as well as collect 2 loot treasures from this hideout. Go ahead and kill the captain and collect loot treasure from the wharf over here, and then kill the hyena from this hyena lair. Gonna have to go ahead and kill the hippopotamus from this hippopotamus lair, as well as align the stars in the Horus Stone Circle. Gonna have to go ahead and collect the loot treasure from the depths over here, as well as align the stars in the Scales of Stone Circle here. Gonna have to go ahead and grab the loot treasure from this cache, as well as kill the leopard in the leopard's lair over here. Just gonna zoom out for a second here, make sure that we've covered everything off, and it looks like I would have missed something, so you have to go ahead and kill the elephants in the camp of Katesh and Reshef, as well as looks like that's pretty much everything for here. So let's move on to the next area. Alright gamers, and moving into Haueris Nome, we'll go ahead and start at the top left here. This one's really close, so we'll mention it. Collect the loot treasure at the Necropolis here, kill the captain and collect the loot treasure at the wharf, as well as kill the captain and collect the loot treasure at the dam over here. Gonna have to go ahead and kill both captains, the commander, and collect 4 loot treasures from the fort here, as well as do the same from the quarry over here. Gonna have to collect the loot treasure from the docks over here, and you're gonna have to go ahead and collect the ancient tablet from the Tomb of Menenhat 3 there. But you don't have to get anything else, just to actually collect the ancient tablet there. You're gonna have to collect or kill the lion at the lion's lair here, as well as collect the papyrus from the Temple of Thoth, but you don't have to solve the papyrus puzzle there. You're gonna have to go ahead and collect both loot treasures from the temple archives, as well as the loot treasure from the dam over here. You're gonna have to go ahead and activate the mechanism right here, but that's all you have to do at that location, and you're gonna have to go ahead and pick up the loot treasure from the grove here. You're gonna have to go ahead and collect the tablet from the Tomb of Menkakar, but that is it. You don't have to grab any of the loot treasure or anything, and then you're gonna have to go ahead and collect both loot treasures from the Forgotten Cache over here. And that's gonna be it for this area. We'll move on to next, which will be the Herakleion Nome here. This is kind of a big area, as you can see here, and there's a lot of things, so we'll try to go through this one a little bit slower and point out everything for you. Okay, so the first at the top left we're going to do is going to be collect a loot treasure at the huts here, as well as kill the captain and collect a loot treasure at the hideout. Gonna have to go ahead and kill the captain and collect a loot treasure at this camp over there, as well as collect both loot treasures from the debacle over here. Gonna have to go ahead and collect the loot treasure from the shelter, as well as the loot treasure from the remains here, and the loot treasure from this pond over here. Gonna have to go ahead and collect the loot treasure from the home of Nehi here, as well as collect the papyrus, but you don't have to solve the puzzle for the temple over here. Don't actually have to do this Ptolemy statue, but now that they've done this update, they have a check mark beside it, so maybe you do now. When I did it, you didn't actually have to do it. Anyhow, I'm going to have to go ahead and collect the loot treasure from the shipwreck here, as well as kill the hippopotamus at this animal lair here. You're going to have to go ahead and collect, let's go ahead and zoom in here so you guys can see it. Collect the loot treasure at the cave here, as well as kill the crocodile at the crocodile's lair. Going to have to go ahead and collect the loot treasure at the bluff here, and then collect the papyrus at the Galinio's house here, but you don't have to solve the papyrus puzzle. Going to have to go ahead and kill the captain and collect the loot treasure here at the compound, and then kill the captain and collect the loot treasure at the hideout over here. Going to have to go ahead and kill the crocodile. The crocodile's area here. Let's zoom out just a little bit here. Make sure you guys kill the crocodile, this crocodile's lair as well, and then collect the loot treasure at the tree over here. Pretty cool looking tree, actually. Definitely one of those ones that you'll probably take a picture of. Gonna have to go ahead and collect the loot treasure at the outskirts here, and the loot treasure at this anchorage here. Make sure that you guys go ahead and find a place to rest at the Demency of Sechem. This one's kind of annoying. I do have a guide on that one if you guys want to check it out. Also gonna have to go ahead and kill the captain and collect the loot treasure at the hideout here. Collect the loot treasure at the wreck over there, and then make sure you guys grab the loot treasure at the cache over here. Gonna have to go ahead and kill the captain and collect the loot treasure at this camp over here as well, and then go ahead and kill this elephant Juby, or Jumby, however you want to go ahead and say it. Alright guys, we'll move on to the next. Alright gamers, and moving into the final area for part 5, we've got Im-Khent Nome here, so not very much, it's kind of a small area here, so we'll get through it quickly. Alright guys, you gotta collect the loot treasure at the apiary here, kill the captain at the Nile Delta ship here, kill the captain and the commander, as well as collect the 2 loot treasures from the outpost here, and pre-December 12th, you didn't have to kill the Ptolemy statues, but since then they've added a check mark. Makes me think that maybe you now do, so you might want to do it anyway while you're in the area. Gonna have to go ahead and collect the loot treasure from the Ranos Hamlet as well. That's gonna be all for part number 5, guys. For part 6, we'll do the Afef Fu Nome, we'll do Libu, Green Mountain, and Kyranica. Alright gamers, if you guys are struggling with anything in Assassin's Creed Origins, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments below. I'll see if I can hook you guys up with a video to help you out. Alright gamers, thanks for watching.